Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the very, 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 very first ever Verde broadcasting commentary track. Lots of you have been asking. We're going to start slowly with a steamy head of steamy steam. I'm joined today by author of Bastard Son and consumer of consumer goods, Frank T. Allen, a northerner from Scouser, which is a place in Liverpool.
It's like a Earth 2 version of the Road Trooper universe.
That's the one. That's the one.
The Naughts and the Scousers.
The Naughts and the Scousers.
Yeah.
So we're doing. Well, I'm in Liverpool at the moment. I've gone all the way north to do this. We are doing the story of Riki, also known as AKA Riki-Oh, from 1991. A film very close and dear to both of our hearts. If you've never seen it before, I'm a bit worried that you may not have your own copy of this. But if you do, I recommend that you press play in 1, 2, 3. Press play now!
Now.
So, Frank, this is sort of like, if I was going to describe it in a capsule, I'd say it's Porridge meets The Evil Dead.
I will pull you up on that because Bizarre Magazine says it's Evil Dead 2, Brain Dead, and The Matrix times 10 turned up to 11.
I seem to remember that review, and it actually said the rest of it was on acid and hell.
Do you remember? Oh, no, warning, it contains scenes of explicit gore.
It really does as well. I mean, this film is absolutely something else in terms of its gore. I mean, interestingly, this there you go, story of Riki-Oh. The start's very kind of John Carpenter-y. It's very blue. I mean, it's someone turning up at a prison, so it's obviously got shades of Escape from New York. It's got quite kind of synthy soundtrack.
Generous motherfucker.
Well, I know. Well, that is generous. Hey,
try to read into some artistic shit.
Dude, it's got like the kind of synthy shit going on. I really believe that. I mean, don't get me wrong. That falls apart pretty much immediately.
Boom, ba 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 boom.
Boom, ba 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 boom. So, this is a film as well. I think we both agree. I don't think the message of this film is in any way lost by watching the dubbed version. No part of me is like,
No.
oh, what am I missing? Like, there's no part of it that I'm worried about.
We're kind of splitting, slight language barrier hairs there, to be quite honest.
We are. I mean, someone's reaction to someone having their guts punched out. I don't know what travels. And then we talked about this just before. Interestingly, it's a Chinese adaptation of a Japanese manga.
Like I say, I could be wrong here, because ain't no one corrects you more than the
internet.
And manga fans especially. But I thought there's two main arcs in this. I thought, in the manga, I could be completely wrong.
And presumably, the first arc is the stuff that's flashback to.
Yeah, and so this film is mostly takes with the second arc. Someone will absolutely probably shoot me down on that completely.
Well, this has got weird shades of Fist of the North Star as well, because he gets. You'll see those spoilers for a film that you should have already seen, but he gets shot up. And when they X-ray him, it's like the Big Dipper scar from Fist of the North Star.
But also the bullets are still in him and stay in him, but it doesn't arse him whatsoever.
He's not bothered in the least.
No, again, it's been a while since I've seen this, even though I've watched it quite many times back in the day. But then, does it ever get explained why he's got super strength?
That's right.
Isn't it just like he's just...
That's right.
He's just like super strong, and so when he gets trained later on, like to harness his chi... That's more like fine-tuning stupid shit he's already got, kind of thing.
I try not to think about this film too much because it's so intensely crazy. Yeah. Also, it's set in future year 2001.
Yeah, 2001. Where everything's capitalist and privatised, so not at all like where we are now.
Nothing at all like now.
Prisons, like car parks, have become franchises.
That's a lovely bit of... That's a really slightly partridgey. Prisons, like car parks.
Like car parks.
It's an NPC prison.
Yeah. It's essentially trying to reduce congestion around Norwich City Centre.
Why is everyone dressed mint green? I feel it's like a box. If you made the box of After Eights come to life, that's what it'd look like.
Ricky's kind of a bit off green. Yeah,
Ricky's kind of beige. I love
There's mint to racing green, and then Ricky's obviously the standout boy.
All the guards are the policemen from the Monopoly board on the go to jail section. Or Bison Troopers from the Street Fighter film.
That's some hefty bit of steel work on the front.
It's a pretty heavy looking bit of brass on the old noggin there.
It's subtitled "Next Hurry Up with Next." That's a medium green, right?
Powerfully green shirt.
And everyone gets a little intro and how old they are, and
never see these cunts again.
Yeah, bear in mind they're all getting treated quite harshly for essentially minor corporate crimes.
They're looking pretty fly. All these kind of fashions to come back round again. I'm not sure about the guy in the high waisties there.
High waisted in the fucking 90s sweatshirt.
Yeah, they look like a sort of after-eight blazing squad.
Is that more like tan now? It looked like a little bit sort of slightly off olive green before.
I think we've got colour balancing issues. That definitely looks like when you borrow your dad's shirt and put it on backwards to paint when you're a kid. It's like
10 years for manslaughter and assault, Ricky gets.
Look, watch this. Dying. Ricky's not having any... He's even got crazy ears like Kenshiro.
Yeah.
Man's in bang tidy shape, though, isn't he?
Yeah, look at that jaw, man. You could cut a roast on that.
Because you were saying, we were talking about the extras for this, and he does like a cool interview and like a mad little martial arts demo, doesn't he?
The thing is, I mean, again, this is why I'm going to get fucking beat down now for anyone who's...
Okay, that looks nothing like the Fist of North Star Scars.
But then... He's probably been in some other martial arts flicks, but I can't think of anything else of remotely major repute.
I think I'm out on my depth here.
That's what I'm saying. I could easily be wrong. Because the weird thing about the story of Ricky... They're souvenirs.
I love that they don't follow that up.
Yeah,
because it's
fair
insanely...
enough,
yeah, fair dues. You're not the first one to say
Or you got
that.
bullets in your chest.
Oh, why have you got this syringe in your cock? It's a souvenir.
Bullets in your chest. I went to a weird fucking gift shop. He just shot me. I was only after a postcard, but some cunt with a 38 thought,
Listen up, guys. The prison's divided into 4. So just don't forget that's important. That's probably the only thing you have to remember for the whole film. They basically sort of lay out...
It's not a miniature.
It's only a model.
God damn it, all word.
This dude, his badass walk is that he's shot himself. Yeah. So, if you have not seen this film before, you're in for a fucking treat. It really kicks into a high gear quite quickly.
Doesn't really fuck him out, does it?
Yeah, I love that. They did the little fucking...
What's that?
This is, in terms of statements of intent, this really just goes in for it. So the little kind of nerdy Arnold Stang kind of Phil Silver's guy.
Arnold Stang. He's so it as well.
It's a Chinese Arnold Stang. He's made a train to give to his child, for he is unjustly in prison. Yeah. Though he's going to...
apparently most of them.
Yeah. Let's just say he's going to regret using nails instead of glue.
Yeah. That's why they went to airfix school as a kid.
I gotta say, he really goes to town with the nails as well.
Yeah, you should have used polystyrene cement.
Tungsten tips, never going to use them.
Ah.
This is glasses, you bastard.
Yeah.
I love the crappy dubbing of this as well. I mean, it really is like an episode.
You must die. I alone am best.
Look, he's carrying a plane with him. He's just carrying his plane.
Where did you get that plane from?
Oh, he planed his face.
Yeah, it's plane madness.
You might say he's ready for takeoff. No, not that kind of plane. What are you talking about?
It's plane crazy.
I love the whole...
It's Tatsu from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Give him a 9 iron. You'll sort yourself out, mate. Get out of this.
This is so extra great though. This straight in. It's so good. How is that the train?
I don't know. Yeah, it's like one of those things. Like if you had a really thick carpet, that's what you'd use to pin it down.
What's like? Some fucking carpet, right?
Most extreme carpet ever. 90s, 6-inch deep carpet.
Tell you what, they never went anywhere, did it? Bit of sick Chinese prison basketball.
Breakfast. Here's breakfast.
So one thing, just a thing of actual note, is that if you watch the subtitles and the dub version simultaneously, the Gang of Four all have different names in the subtitles versus
That's
the,
true. Yeah. I'm trying to think of
dialogue.
what the difference is, but
It's going to be very difficult to tell what's doing the commentary as well.
Yeah, because to be fair, we're half pissed and we haven't done proper research. We haven't brushed ourselves up.
Full disclosure, team. It's 1:27 in the morning. We've been drinking since 5? It's been a long, steady day on the source. I was working today.
Metal. And to be fair, you've been up since 7 in the morning.
I've been up. So I did a conference today.
We're off our tits on cheap cider and tramadol.
That's true. It's actually true. And also fried chicken.
The Holy Trinity.
That's all the grown boy needs, mate. Oh, you shitbag.
Mad Dragon.
See, Mad Dragon is the name. Is that what they call? They released the fat guy, but he's called something
You
else
are
in the
the
dialogue.
Mad Dragon. Oh, mate. Oh, commentary on The Last Dragon. Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
Oh.
Bruce Leroy. That'd be a...
Bruce Leroy.
That'd be a...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's focus on the task at hand.
The Shogun of Harlem. Who was the greatest? Show enough.
Show enough.
Off on a tangent, why not?
Oh, why not? So my DVD, I don't know about yours, when you take the disc out, it's a picture of him behind the disc.
It's like someone who's got a carb overload.
This is like the lightsaber factory. It's where they make Ready Break boys.
Yeah. What is that?
It's Ready Break. You never seen the Ready Break advert?
I'm just holding
with bare hands.
A glowing fucking length of molten iron.
They make the metal worms. Oh, there's Frank's cat.
Yeah, that's Tulip.
Quiet, Tulip.
Yeah.
Got him some new glasses then. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
The
another
subtitles are
glass
quite
again.
different. This film is a tour de force of pointing. There really is some, and it's normally to camera. There's lot. I got to say, this thing is right because we do these for lulz and that, but there's always the fucking analytical stuff. This film has loads of perspective shots in it.
Yes, it does.
Loads and loads of them. And actually, in terms of the way it's put together, it's not bad. I mean, it's totally workmanlike. There's some nice shots in it. It's a fucking cool location.
Yeah.
It's evidently some kind of real prison.
No, that's the thing. I will have fun with this, but then, for what it is, it does the job.
In terms of the effects, they're a bit goofy, but I mean, we're talking.
It's 91, isn't it? Is that one on the fucking budget?
They're no worse than your sort of Evil Deads and things like that. And the level of gore, I think that's the thing with this. Yeah. The level of gore is very comparable to your kind of Evil Dead or whatever.
Okay. No, you see, I find this one of those films hard to rate because when people go, "Oh, it's a good bad film," it's like I don't think it's that bad.
No, as a story, it works perfectly well. It's very much a video game because they sort of go okay, Ricky, you're in prison. There are 4 people that are each tougher than each other.
Oh, no,
and then there's a bad guy and the bad guy's son.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I've laid out the levels for you. Here's the bosses.
Lays out his straight.
Just got his own flexing in your own
just
cell.
Just flexing. I wouldn't put him in with anybody.
To be fair, look at his fucking arms.
Dude's in banging shape, mate. He's in banging shit.
Well, again, he says in the interview and the extras in this, he goes, I was in okay shape. They're you're in fucking hench shape in the first place. You can see me getting bigger. It's well, yeah, technically, but in the first place, I wouldn't exactly start a fight with you, to be honest.
It's weird that I get I get the thing with this, yeah, because you wouldn't fuck with him at all. So in the prison, see, this is a nice little thing. Why is he cuffed? He's dead, etc. In the prison, there are the kind of 4 gang bosses that run everything. And the implication is that the prison system is completely corrupt. And it's tied into the sort of being privatised and stuff. I'm not going to go into that, but it's supposed to be completely corrupt and people are unjustly imprisoned.
Sure.
But apart from Ricky and the bad guys, all the prisoners are just really camp. It's they're kind of super camp.
And they're also everyone's kind of got in for financial fraud to feed their family and stuff like that. And it's
I was stealing a loaf of bread.
Yeah, it was really weak and pathetic. So it does sort of point towards there are literally no justified prisoners at all in this prison. Pretty much,
none. It's where are they? Is their society actually really good, and they just bang people up to make money?
Yeah, for a laugh.
Prison.
Because it just almost implying versus. It's probably a bunch of rapists and murderers about, because none of these fuckers are in for that.
Well, yeah, exactly. The world's gnarliest prison is full of fucking traffic offenders and shit.
It's he didn't pay his traffic tickets. 9 years. in the cubes.
In the cubes,
Judge
yeah.
Dredd reference.
Yeah, Judge Dredd reference for the kids at home. Yeah. I love Ricky's little exercise yard wig
Punch in the sky, because that's the only thing that you can't beat. Yet.
yeah, they never got to make another one.
Ricky versus the stratosphere.
Punches the moon.
In brackets, the moon loses.
Spoilers. He's got some. Look at his hair,
man.
Condition.
That's some like
that is some conditioned
that piece of
hair.
Shit. That's like a proto Liu Kang kind of cut, isn't it?
He does look a lot like Mortal Kombat 2 one was Liu Kang.
It's like Robin Shou, but prettier.
Okay, yeah, right.
We were talking about Ong Bak earlier. Did I tell you ages back? You know, in the original Mortal Kombat film, Tony Jaa was Robin Shou's stunt double.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't know that.
In the original like Mortal Kombat, when like Tony Jaa was like kind of like just a stunt dude.
So yeah, Tony Jaa's incredible.
No, he's upsettingly athletic.
So watch this.
Yeah,
punches his guts
out. And that is
out.
taken straight from like a panel in the manga as well.
Yeah, well, a lot of the stuff is because it's in the extras. Like a lot of the effects, and to be fair to him, there's no way really without computers and stuff to have what happens to this guy happen. So they do their best, and it's obviously just applied onto his gut.
Yeah,
but like quite a lot of it would seem the stuff related to the Gang of Four and whatnot is taken. When he takes a nail out, and it goes like, it makes amazing.
So that
sound
to me reminds me of that bit where like
his hand.
Yeah, it's pricks.
Listen to this.
It's that bit where Ricky like diss him. Oh, hold on. And there you go. Yeah. Another hit you, which is like, you know, obviously massively intimidating.
Look out, he's got a stick
through two men's bodies.
It seems that a lot of the takedowns and kills are 1-to-1 from the manga.
Yeah,
from what I've seen.
It's pretty much frame for frame kind of thing.
Which is good going. They've tried to kind of match it, and there's certain things because it's like when he punches the dude's jaw off later, you can't do that in real life because the guy has to be alive afterwards and talking.
Yeah.
So it's just applied, but it's still good. This is the thing as well. Like, regardless of what you think, this film it doesn't waste any time.
No,
we've already watched a mad.
Fuck about regardless. There's not. Even if you don't like it, you can't say, "Oh, well, there's a bit of a dry bit."
It's never boring. It's never. The dude's got his tongue cut out, hasn't he?
Oh shit! Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, you know, when he punched like disemboweled Mad Dragon with like a right hook. Do you reckon that's? I mean, I don't know. It could be again. This is where I'll get corrected by the internet because I don't know this much. But you know, in Fist of North Star, where he fights Hart, you know, the big dude, and he pummels his stomach.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing.
I wonder if that's because I wonder if that's taken from that.
I think the whole thing, if you viewed this as Kenshiro in prison, it's what it is. Like, and his moves and stuff are dead similar. Okay, so I was wrong about the bullet hits, but it's still kind of similar to the North Star thing.
Well, again, this is where because I'm so fucking tentative in terms of going, well, this is definitely this because I will never chat shit about stuff that I don't know.
We can merely speculate, Francis.
Yes,
we can merely speculate.
Indeed, quite. But I just wonder if like they got some influence because like when the Fist of North Star start, I mean like
like in the 70s.
The series started mid 80s. I want to say 85. Animated series.
I think it was earlier. I think it's like 1981. Yeah.
No, it was after that because it was post. No, it wasn't. It was post Road Warrior. It was.
No, we just have to fucking look at it.
Yeah, it was. It was like, I want to say again, it's somewhere between 83 and 85, something like that.
Okay.
Again, someone will.
The internet knows.
Someone will know exactly.
This is Uncle Ghost,
flashback.
according to the subtitles.
Uncle Rag Blanket.
Well, this is 91, and the comics were around longer. I think.
They were before then. I just thought it's a bit weird because it was a fairly short-lived manga series. I thought, well, you can do a film out of it.
Well, it's quite unusual for a manga to be adapted into China as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'd like to know who commissioned this. You know, like where who kind of went like, nah, we're doing this.
Not only are we doing it, but it's because it's quite nice to see. But look at him go, by the way.
Oh no,
single take, he's fucking amazing.
Yeah, he is. He's like, fuck me, man. That's all in camera.
The extras on the DVD when he does a demo is fucking nuts. But it's in an age of, and I know it's a different place and time right now, but in an age of compromise, where it's like whenever you adapt something, you got to change so much and blah blah blah. Yeah. This fucking dude, this keeps it straight. It just sort of seems, as far as I can tell.
moreover, we're talking about Fist of the North Star. What fascinates me, right, is, again, please, no one fucking jump on me on this one, because I'm not trying to say that I will always say, like, if I'm not sure, I'm not sure. But
So internet, such caveats.
yeah, but yeah, like that disclaimer there.
Yeah.
But then I've got a feeling this might take some influence from Fist of the North Star. But yeah, Fist of the North Star, again, I could be wrong, but was around for longer than Story of Ricky. But yeah, it took so much longer for a live action Fist of the North Star to come out.
God, let's not talk about that.
And but this is more Fist of the North Star in terms of like how shit is.
Well, that was a fucking shit American Gary Daniels.
I know, and do you know what? I feel sorry for Gary Daniels though, because like
Gary Daniels is a dude.
He's a dude, and like and he's a fucking decent martial artist as well, and like and didn't he call his kid Kenshiro?
Did he?
I'm pretty sure.
Fucking awesome.
How much is that? That's the aura from like Fist of the North Star. You know when he he bursts out of his fucking clothes.
Yeah. I know. But am I the only one that thinks Gary Daniels looks like Trey Parker?
Oh my god, Trey Parker, if he's just like was in disguise, like if he had to go to like
if you put
hiding in Panama,
Gary Daniels in Fist of the North Star and Trey Parker in Cannibal the Musical, one looks like the other one's like schlubby brother. How's about this for respect for the dead? Just smash up loads of graves.
Like, you know how hard you are? Like you can only be tough if you can backflip a fucking marker for a dead person.
Do you know who's dickheads? The dead. You gotta get busy living or get busy punching.
The cradle's the grave. Oh wait, there's a commentary. DMX Jet Li.
Yes.
Oh mate, Tom Arnold. Yes.
Tom Arnold. Any excuse.
Oh man, that's not good.
You just ruined that vest.
Look,
see what I mean about perspective shots in this?
Yeah.
So many perspective shots.
This is like a better Fist of the North Star film than the Fist of the North Star film.
I just watched recently, I got shown, it seems that it's mean fodder, but there's like a Fist of the North Star shaving advert in Japan. And it's
Really?
like a live action. And it's like this mad nut, super accurate.
You're already shaved.
I guess so, yeah. Well, in the video game. We are introduced now to the assistant warden.
Oh, yeah.
Who weirdly is sort of slightly Ronnie Barker-esque.
Porridge flashback.
He
likes a giant steak.
He likes an enormous steak. He has a hook for a hand. Also, he has a false eye in which he keeps mints.
Oh, yeah. No, not mints. I'll go on further. Smints.
Smints.
Tiny.
Well, that's steady.
Specifically.
Let's not go on brand.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Let's just assume. Oh, yeah, and he's got loads of porn.
Yeah, it's all porn.
Really funny.
They make no reference
to it. I love it.
It's just in the background.
It's such a great little... Yeah, he's got a ton of porn, and they do make reference, like, I think he pop his eye out and he offers Ricky a mint. He's like, mint?
But they are tiny, they look like Smints because they're smaller than Tic Tacs. They are just...
They're smaller than Tic Tacs?
That's how I know.
If I was to define... He's doing the Brian Butterfield diet. Saturday is your cheat day. Bon bars, pork cylinders, pizza, birthday pie, fluffy ruffs.
Hoisin Crispy Owl.
Hoisin Crispy Owl. Ricky's 21.
No,
he's 21, mate. To be fair, he was just shown in a school uniform. Bonbons. He's tucking into a pork cylinder.
Now. Peter Serafinowicz, if you're watching this, we're not sorry.
We're on to you, and also we're on to you. In the extremely unlikely event that you're watching this.
One of my favourite Peter Serafinowicz things is when, he's on 8 out of 10 Cats, does countdown, and he goes, "Hey, Peter, do you like word games?" He goes to Jimmy Carr and goes, "With all due respect, Jimmy, it's none of your business." Stony faced.
He's a fucking hero.
No, he is a hero.
They absolutely wasted him in Guardians of the Galaxy, in my opinion.
He did, and as an adopted Scouser, I'll go token Scouser.
Yeah.
Because I have no right to do that.
He's who I'd cast as Lister in my horribly tone deaf Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
6'5",
Yeah.
I want
Terry Crews' cat.
Oh, nice. Oh wait, who can we have as Rimmer? Can we have The Rock as Rimmer?
Only because it'd make you really act. No,
then David Hyde Pierce as Crichton.
Yes.
Done.
Joe, we'll say this though, I find myself defending The Rock because, like, have you ever seen Faster?
No, he's all right. No, I haven't. No, I've got
You
a
know
lot
what?
of time
It's
for The
not a
Rock.
great film. He's fucking great.
I've
in
got a
that.
lot of time for The Rock, man. I think
No.
he's your good kind of charming. We can't live in a world where we'll endlessly defend Arnold Schwarzenegger and not have time for The Rock.
No, because again, he has charisma.
Yeah,
And he's good. No, you watch Faster, right? It's not a great film. It has its flaws, but he's fucking brilliant. In that.
man does what he does well. So the assistant warden has impaled Ricky's hand, thus ruining his desk.
And it's just as well that Ricky's hand, in this case, is a fake foam latex rubber
To
hand.
be fair, I'm not too worried about the desk because I think it's wood effect.
Yeah.
I think it's just applied to a chipboard.
There's a veneer on it.
It's veneer.
I spat in his smint.
Smack gobs in his smint eye.
Pretty fly for a smint eye.
All the girlies say are pretty fly for a smint eye. Dan. He's got a picture of his missus in among the porn.
Yeah.
Now, I think the guy who plays the assistant warden is some notable martial arts kind of guy.
I think you're... Oh, flashback.
Flashback. Now, I realise that, considering I'm doing a commentary for this film, that's pretty pathetic, and I should have done more research, and I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I do apologise.
No. Yeah, well, considering I'm supposed to help out, I've done no more than that.
Look at this. Oh, no, fuck it, who cares?
Slow-mo, motherfuckers.
It's when the tray catches a bullet in the tray.
You forgot about Trey.
The motherfuckers just forgot about Trey. You don't hurt his VHS Chinese pornography. It's quite the collection.
Wait, yeah, it's worth paying out all that money for pixelated genitals.
Got also no evidence of a television or VCR on which you can watch his pornography.
Maybe he appreciates cover up.
It just I'm not even sure if it is Chinese pornography. Maybe it's fancy American imports.
Well, let's not be racist. Could be Japanese, could be Vietnamese, could be Korean. We don't know
where it's from. I just assumed it's from the country of origin.
Yeah.
One day someone will get the Blu-ray and be able to analyse all of that pornography.
It's beyond our purview.
It's beyond someone will. Yeah, it's another straight down the barrel shot.
Yeah.
What kind of a demon is he? Blues, like James Cameron or John Carpenter.
Yes, that's what they call it, the blues. I'm gonna blow into a leaf and I'll make a tune of you.
Man, so much leaf flute. Quiet, you.
Shut up, Tulip.
Yeah, put the photo on your bed.
Yeah.
It'll be protected under that shitty bit of...
that rattan mattress. That's the sort of thing that you put on the... like, when guys with rheumatism, if the taxi drivers put on the cars.
Famous flautists in fiction.
Oh no, here's the problem.
Captain
Picard backstory.
Ricky.
If you weren't sympathising with Ricky before, look at him with his nice lemon polo
that
shirt.
That is a lemon polo with a nice white cardi.
I was telling you about that Tom Holland pilot about the owl, wasn't I? Which Alan Smithied himself from. Tom Holland of Fright Night fame did the owl with Adrian Paul starring as it, and it was like this. He's wearing chinos and a polo shirt.
Outstanding.
And you saw his family die in a car bomb.
I really love a white bad guy in a Hong Kong action film because they always have like ponytails and like pastel coloured suits.
Right. Anyone who hasn't seen The Owl, it was a pilot. It was supposed to be for a series, but they made a movie out of it and tried to pass it off as a movie. It wasn't. And Tom Holland took his name off it because he was so ashamed of it. He shouldn't have been. It's glorious. But long story short...
This is the original Tom Holland before
Yeah.
anybody... Don't write in.
There's a bit where he has to confront the bad guy on a battleship, and he's just some guy who doesn't sleep, and that's the owl's fucking, thing. It's his gimmick.
Insomnia.
And insomnia, which gives him superpowers. And they shut off the power, and he goes, "You fool!" He can see in the dark, and you see from the owl's perspective, his irises go orange, and you see from his perspective, and it's night vision. And look up the owl on YouTube.
Enjoy yourself.
If you don't enjoy yourself, you can blame me, and I don't have to care. It's not my channel.
Yeah, I'll deal with the fallout.
Yeah, Rich will deal with the fallout.
So, weirdly, the subtitles do something completely different, but this guy is singing Satisfaction by the Stones in the dub, but he's something completely different in the subtitle version, and fuck knows what he's saying in the Cantonese version. some probably Cantonese language song that I just don't know about.
Yeah. Tatsu from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles who kicked up some stairs.
Oh yeah,
You
these
get a 3-wood to the face. Casey Jones with a sword and right out.
so much pointing, Frank. So, tour de force of pointing.
It is. Right, dude on the left, he's in Hard Boiled, isn't he?
He certainly is. Yeah, he's the badass eye patch
he's a
guy.
hitman. Yeah, he gets the eye
Yeah.
patch. Oh, can we do a commentary on Hard Boiled?
Yeah, I fucking love Hardboard.
It's.
I always meant to do that in the past.
I'm going to say this now, and it's going to cause contention, but my opinion is my own.
Pointing.
Yeah, pointing. It's the best action film ever.
I think I said words to that effect on Twitter
And
recently.
way,
Look at this! Look, what even is that? What even is
That's
that?
not a tool or a weapon.
What, you going LARPing?
Someone,
Oh,
yeah.
a bit of urine.
Someone just made that for the sake of it.
Yeah, it's fucking...
And guy with like no tongue goes like, "Don't hit him with a giant
do
saw
it."
blade."
Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, no, I fucking love Hardboiled. I think it's incredible.
It's better than Die Hard, I'll say that. And I fucking love it.
Yeah, this is...
Anyone will bitch about this, right? I fucking love Die
Yeah,
Hard.
same.
It's a film of my childhood that defines
Mate, the
my
whole
childhood.
warehouse section in Hardboiled just won't
As
quit.
pure action, though.
Oh,
It's just
God.
pure action.
It's like crack.
No, again, don't want to fucking start on me because like I love Die Hard and Bruce Willis back then when he gave a shit about acting. Like, no. Like,
When he still cared.
Die Hard is a treasure to me and I adore it and it is the best Christmas film ever and it is a fucking Christmas film, you cunt. There you go. My opinion's my own.
It's Die Hard a Christmas film being re-released on Verde this Christmas. Watch out, subscribe, click the bell.
Like, subscribe, yeah.
Buy merchandise, like, subscribe, click the bell.
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 Click the bell till it ends. Bell end, if you will.
To the bell ends. Look at this fucking... What even is it? This is great, though.
I love Bolo Young.
Wonk.
The cheek of him.
Hey!
Cheeks for my sweets, sugar for my flesh
You could
wounds.
say he saw it coming.
Oh, that's a different shape saw as well.
Shut up, Frank. Don't
Don't
you question the verisimilitude of Story of Ricky?
You're
also,
right. How very dare
that
I.
guy gets a sword in the cheek, but just becomes completely docile.
Yeah. As we all know, he triggered his docile gland when he pierced
His
it with
gland.
with his sword. A sword.
Sword. It's got a Bloody Mary.
I'm searching for puns where there are none.
It's worth keep looking, mate.
He's got the same coat as me.
I was going to say he is.
He's got M65.
I could vouch that is. Oh, you got Bloody Mary all over the curtains, you dirty fuck.
Yeah.
But don't worry, his pornography's fine.
Yeah,
I gotta say, his chair does look comfy.
it does.
It's a very
He
comfy
isn't
looking chair.
salaried enough for that. The Bloody
It's
Mary.
true.
Hey! If any user
I
out...
love this. Here's a knife with a bit of broken glass shoved in it.
Yeah. Because that'll give you the edge.
Here we go. He's going to offer him a mint.
Yeah. Smint. Someone spray paint that handle white for some reason as well. Because that's like a fucking...
It's a metaphor, Frank, you peasant.
That's like a K-bar. That's
It's
like
a metaphor.
Oh my god, it's the purity of the handle.
The
What?
handle versus the transparency of the glass. Oh, yeah. They fucking crucify him. I forgot about this.
Because he's feeling a little cross.
Hey, what's the matter? Are you cross?
He's crucifixed where he's sitting.
Motley crucifix. Hello?
For some reason, he's got probably Yakuza tattoos as well on his back.
Well, I
which never
assume
gets
that's a
explained.
carryover from the manga, yeah, but I didn't know.
Which don't get explained in the film, though.
No, but if that character just turns up in a manga, you would go like, oh,
There's
he's
some
Yakuza.
hurt nipples on him, though.
Yeah, he works them out. Works his nips out.
He's got very white nipples. Look at
I'm not sure I follow. They're white or they look like they belong
look
to...
at it, look, right, they're really pale, like, nip ends. What's going on?
It's probably chilly, mate. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know.
They're both standing to attention. They're very excited by this whole thing.
Yeah. There you go. You see, in a way, as much as I love this film anyway, I think they peaked too early with this fight.
Yeah, I know it's
the best Gang of Four fight in the film, I reckon.
And it has a bunch of stuff going on. I mean, it's just when he cuffs his eye out. Yeah. And then a crow immediately comes.
It's like a bitch slap to the back of the head as well, isn't it?
Bitch slap to the skull.
I'm not being funny. The whole point. Yeah.
No, he broke a glass.
He doesn't follow it with a stab to the face after he's blinded him as well.
See, in the subtitles, they call the assistant warden Cyclops, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And also, he just washes out having broken glass in his eyes.
He's bleeding.
He's bleeding.
That implies severe lacerations to his eyes. That's not... I've got a bit of glass in it. It's irritating me. It's like...
I forgot how much happens in this, because this is the...
Oh, Ricky, you're finished.
Ricky's had a tendon cut in his arm.
Yeah. And he somehow knows that there's a water main there, even though he never saw it.
I'm just going to wash these lacerations.
Gonna wash that glass right out of my eyes. Get me on my way.
You're gonna wash that glass right out of your eyes. There's a fight in the North Ring.
And there's all the innocent prisoners, none of which have done anything more than get...
None of them are paedophiles.
None are rapists, none are murderers.
Of course, in the original Cantonese language version, it's revealed that every prisoner is a paedophile, including Ricky.
Which is why you get the dub version, because it's incredibly problematic. There you
go! Look
at
that, he just cuffs it. Look, all the crows just come.
Bitch slapped the back of his head.
He just cuffs it out of his head.
Yeah.
And this dipshit just turns up.
Now, this is where I fell in love with this film. Like, I mean, I liked it anyway, but this is where it cemented it for me.
Yeah. So
Ricky going, my arm's not useless. Fuck it, you severed my tendons. I'm just gonna fucking tie them together with my teeth and hands.
Ricky ties his tendons back together.
And now you know it works, because he's throwing a few punches.
Because I read a review of this when it was coming out on... It's Hong Kong Legends, isn't it? Or it was. I read the review, and they detailed the scene where he ties his tendons back together, and I was like, I have to watch this. Look, and then this happens! Yeah, they pack so much into this scene.
He still has a knife, and instead of trying to lure him in to try and kill him with a knife, he goes, no. The best thing would be to try and strangle him with my large intestine.
With my large intestine. And see, he says in the dubbed version, you've really got guts.
Yeah. You got guts Oscar, isn't it?
Oscar, they call him.
In the dubbed version, he's called Oscar. And he turns him upside down. Predating Mortal Kombat 9 by several years. X-ray move.
Yeah, quite a distance.
Well done. He's dead. He's not a rapist. He is dead, though. Call back to a previous Jackson and Duncan commentary. Vaginal swabs.
Mate, you remember this shit better than I do.
I know. Honestly. I remember when you guys were funny. It's alright.
In the dark distant past. And now you're the substitute. Well done.
I was so glad Duncan's going to be so happy that I'm filling in on this one.
Duncan will genuinely be happy that he doesn't have to watch Story of Ricky.
Yeah, he would.
I can vouch for you that this is...
Again, God love him, but he's a highbrow motherfucker.
This is not Duncan's cup of tea.
He's like, why are you doing this? No, it's the equivalent to you having to watch all 6 of Resident Evil films. For some reason.
Yeah, well, those got the clicks, mate. Not on this channel. But they got the
Chinese
clicks.
Market.
Yeah, that's it.
Just like the films.
Mate, I looked the other day, like the Resident Evil 6 movie commentary's got like 80,000 views or something. It's crazy.
What, from perverts? Like, what are they?
Probably. Like... Oh, we just missed him demolishing that guy's head.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's bleached fucking fringe as well.
And this is a woman playing a man for some reason, because I think in the manga he was quite effeminate and implied that he's gay, so therefore you've got to get a woman playing it.
Fantastic.
Because, progressivism,
See, White God and his little, it's his fucking bleached blonde fringe. I knew kids in school in the 90s who had that. That exact haircut.
As much as I don't want to admit it, when I was in school, I had fucking like sun in highlights for a time.
Did you?
Mate, I'm not proud of it.
Damn. I'm not. I think I may have sported an undercut for a while.
I'm
that's as bad as I got.
For full disclosure,
full disclosure.
Yeah, I might be a cunt, but I'm not a liar.
It's like you're entering another country. He just offered you a job, Ricky. God damn it.
During the Gang of Four, there might be a vacancy opened up.
There's been an opening.
Bitch slapped a guy's eye out.
Openings come up.
and x-rayed your fist through his face. What's that? He's high as God, son.
He's called Tsar in the subtitles, but in the fucking dub, he's called Andrew.
Yeah.
Ian.
And like that guy you just killed was called Oscar. I'm sure he's called Oscar in the dub.
Yeah, he's called Oscar. He plays some leaves as well.
Yeah. Leave it alone, Ricky. To be fair, mate, like, I couldn't get a note out of a leaf because, I know, it's a fucking leaf.
Ricky can because he's fucking magic.
It is magic.
He's literally magic.
There's a deleted scene where he just buys him a recorder.
Mate, Go No Tongue can play a kazoo. See, the special effect reveal of him having no tongue is quite similar to the little earworm thing from Wrath of Khan.
It's got that sort of, like, it's got that perspective, hasn't it?
It's that peculiar, disproportionate thing.
And both of them would be made better if there was, like, country roads.
Country
over
roads.
the top of it. When Wrath of Khan wasn't like a giant ear, like wasn't it like an A4 size?
Yeah, A4. Like, yeah, it is. It's an enormous ear.
Huge.
It's a disproportionately large ear, which is a really kind of jarring effect.
It is because it just only.
Oh no!
Oh no! Someone stapled a couple of bits of corned
His
beef
teeth
and put it inside my mouth.
It was put it inside some penny sweet false teeth.
It's like Britney Spears in South Park. She gets her head blown off.
It's a head off.
Hey, he's held down. He's straight got a recorder. Where did you get that from?
I think he was playing like a tin whistle earlier.
Yeah. He's not even Irish. Hashtag cultural appropriation.
Hashtag
SJW. Hashtag problematic.
Hashtag problematic. Frank. That is well problematic.
Yeah. I just turn up once and ever on your channel.
Oh,
I
mate.
stir shit up
I
stop
pray.
getting views.
I pray for the day I'm publicly shamed. I'll get some clicks. People.
I can help you with that.
People finally start watching.
It's like, I'm that disposable cunt. I was like, hey, you had respect. I can fix that.
Respect that. You're very generous, mate. It's very kind of you.
Hey, you got 1,900 subscribers last time I checked. Blah blah blah.
1925.
Forgive me.
I haven't actually looked since earlier. But I got to count it down. I told everybody we'll do the Q&A at 2000. It took longer than expected, but we are going to do
Q&A with TNA, where you get like a bit like you get some dolly girls.
No, just me and Duncan with our bums out.
Well, yeah. To be fair, Duncan looks good, nice in a bikini. I've seen it.
It's true. Yeah, he does.
God, he's a handsome man.
Frank's nursing a semi.
I'm confused. Mom, if you're watching this, I'm confused.
Finally you get your gay son.
Yeah. You can go shopping after all, don't worry about it.
I can't dress like the kind of, this androgynous whatever character.
Aggressive face washing.
Because she's wearing earrings, and I guess that's the thing. It's supposed to be a camp.
It's supposed to be a guy though, but it's played by a
Yeah,
woman.
because all the pronouns are he and him and stuff.
But it is. I'm sure in the manga, it's a guy, but it's the incredibly progressive attitude of the manga at the time where it's like, oh, it's a camp, dude, so get played by a woman because we can't have a man acting.
All makes sense.
Yeah, it's like
all adds up. I love that mirror. It's just some tiles.
Oh, the same knife again with the spray painted white handle for some reason.
They're not made of knives, Frank. It's a prison.
Made of knives.
Hey,
I'm not made of knives.
I'm not made of glass-filled knives. Look at dude, I couldn't take that guy seriously.
Hey, vinegar tits over there.
He looks like Gilbert Gottfried.
He looks like a Chinese guy.
What's that Chinese Gilbert Gottfried?
I had a knife.
Fucking don't try and do Gilbert Gottfried's voice. It's not possible.
I won't. It's impossible.
It's not possible.
I'll tear what's left of my vocal cords.
You'll
Have
die.
you seen the 50 Shades of...
Yeah, reading 50 Shades.
50 Shades, like, my clitoris!
My clitoris!
No, I can't do it, Gilbert Gottfried. You might have noticed, Duncan Case isn't present.
No shit. Absolutely.
I mean, as superior as the impressions are, It might surprise you. This funky face isn't here.
This was a gamble, wasn't it? And it's a film that no cunt owns as well.
There you go.
I love that. It's just the whole half of his face falls
A
off.
horizontal cut means you just literally trim the face of it for simpleton.
For simpleton? Oh.
And he looks like he's just like putting a Texas barbecue.
He does just look like a pile of meat.
He doesn't look like he's been like...
It's a skeleton.
But he looks like he's been seasoned.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, well, we did like strip and roll his skin, but we also like put a few bits of 5 spice on him.
Did you know that all people have a skeleton hiding inside them?
They do.
A scary skeleton.
A skeleton.
Can I get a witness?
For legal reasons.
Legally safe.
A ho ho ho. Oh, yes, that went this long trying to doing the partridge reference.
We've already done a bunch, mate.
I know, like my reference, like no me knowing Yule. I don't know why that equates to an explosive dialysis machine. It's got nothing to do with it.
I'm punching Tony Hairs with a turkey on your fist. Mate, give it a rinse.
Dude, come on now. No. Safety first. Fucking hell.
Oh, you broke it, mate. Frank's just gone to the fridge, in case you're wondering. Fridge is in the same room. We're not recording the kitchen. It's open plan.
Take it past the fridge.
Oh, Warden just wasted his fish. Still really quite fascinated by the pornography. I've still got loads left in this one. Sorry, that's housekeeping. That's boring housekeeping for your podcast. He's burned all the heroin poppies, Frank.
Would you like it? Would you like a drink? No.
They need those for heroin.
Yeah. Because that's how you keep the private prison going.
Aaron Sorkin's West Wing is on fire.
You can tell because everyone's really smart and talks really edgy.
There's lots of walking down corridors.
Yeah.
I will say that there's so much fixed camera in this.
Yeah, there is.
Like fixed camera perspective shots.
Shit, they're burning the puppies.
Like amazing crash.
Fuck
scene.
your puppies and fuck your chain link gates.
You should have locked this cunt up properly.
Ricky didn't start the fire.
It was always burning since the world's been turning. Quickly open the cell so everyone
The
can
West
walk out
Wing
the
is on
window.
fire. Someone alert fucking Martin Sheen.
Let the motherfucker burn.
The West Wing, the West Wing, the West Wing is on fire. There's too many syllables, this song doesn't work. Burn, motherfucker, burn.
He just squeezed all those poppies till jizz came out. Ouch, ow. That really hurts. Stop.
Do you know what, I used to be able to do that? You know, when I was young and supple, I used to be able to, like, do the whole off my
Flip
back.
off the back
Yeah.
thing. Cross Jesus.
I used to do it for fun, just because I thought it looked cool for me. Shut up, Tulip. Apologies, my cat's meowing.
Damn it, Tulip, we've been professional. You wouldn't even look at me yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. This is what happens. She don't give a shit, and all of a sudden she gets over familiar.
That's it. You've been told.
I've hit you in a dead spot. That is a Fist and All-Star reference. You're already dead.
You're already a dead man.
It's like, no, I'm not.
You're already dead. No star fist of remaining regret.
Yeah. You're Hocto shit, Ken. That's what you are. That's why it didn't work.
You're Hocto shit, Ken. Quickly run out and scream.
You know what? I was looking up some Fist and All-Stars the other day. There's loads of different martial arts within the Fist and All-Star universe.
Yeah. Tons and tons.
So many.
Yeah, loads and loads.
Right. Have you played the PS2 like one-on-one like fighter game of it?
No, I never played that.
Oh mate, it's awesome. It's like just 2D sort of Street Fighter 2 style thing, but like it's Japanese import. I've got it. I've played it sometimes. I've got it on PS2,
Yeah, nice.
and it's like and there's not many characters. There's like Heart, there's Rao, there's Ray.
I'm all about Ray.
There's Jaggy, and no, Ray's a fucking dude.
Ray's badass.
Yeah, Ray, I think I like just as much as Kenshiro.
Yeah, Ray's fucking cool, man.
Oh, he's in the PS4 game. We didn't even play that. And
No,
it's
I know.
fucking amazing.
Next time. He's dropped all his mints. So what? So they've just made reference to the warden and the warden's son, which wow, where even to start?
Yeah.
So the warden has got a fake bald head like Johnny Depp in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and his son is
You fucking bastard.
you unconscionable bastard. His son is a at least 30-year-old obese man, wearing one of those propeller caps.
Yeah. It's what was hilarious to be a nerd in 1981.
Yeah, right.
Fancy you won't be in hench.
He's just going to punch himself to death. It's great photography here. Great cinematography. I mean, the orange and blue.
It's nicely framed, though, I think. Like, you know.
Yeah, and the lighting. I mean, there's not a great deal in terms of creative stuff in this. But yeah, stuff like that, the kind of two-shot there.
Do you know what? No, I will say this. This is what pisses me off, because I'm a big proponent of a good, bad film. Okay, this has got its flaws, but considering it's in 1991, what it's trying to do, I think it's a noble effort.
It's not bad in the conventional sense at all.
No, if you look at what it was trying to do in the context of when it came out, it's not a shit film.
No, and you know what? The baseline is it's ridiculously entertaining.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fuck about. It doesn't waste any time. In terms of its martial arts action, I'm mainly in it for the gore and effects, is what was in it for me. Fucking Gilbert Gottfried.
Chinese Gilbert Gottfried with his knitting needles on strings. Isn't he called Tarzan in the subtitle version?
In the subtitle, yeah.
Yeah, no, and in this
Tarzan,
one, and in this one. That's what's really weird.
Maybe it's one of the ones that actually crosses over.
Yeah.
I wonder what these guys did. Actually, Tarzan's so ridiculous.
So they're shooting right now. The person is shooting at the self-appointed fucking gangs.
Yeah,
the leaders of the separate wings for some reason.
They are jolly inconsistent in their depiction. Yeah. Let's have a go at it.
Wasn't it supposed to, Tarzan? He looks like a bit of a hench Chinese Elvis. He's kind of for some reason they've got liquid cement.
You never know when you need to cement some prisoners.
Yeah. And Riki
he
just
jumps
with the
through.
tinfoil door. Oh, has this been cut? That has been cut.
Nah.
Yeah, but he burst that door after he fought.
No.
Oh no! Right.
No. They're going to bury him alive first.
That's right. Yeah. No, you're right.
Because the fight with Tarzan is got the crazy jaw punching bit in it.
In my defence, anyone's going to criticise me. It's been a good few many years since I watched this.
I love how just being coated in cement makes you go all stiff.
Yeah, even though it's clearly not hardened.
And also, it's a layer of cement on your skin, and that's not how cement works.
Yeah, a thin layer of cement on your skin.
Oh, he loves opium. Oh no.
I'll take care of him. I'll stamp on his throat, but I won't finish him for some reason.
Here comes the warden and his son.
Because the warden who's more corrupt than I am might, have a problem with me
I
killing
find it weird, yeah, the kind of attempt to cover up. Maybe that's what's been lost in the translation, I don't know. I mean, I suppose the only way to truly appreciate the majesty of Sorry Riki is to learn Cantonese. And watch it as it was intended.
So, again, you see, I'm so wary of the internet. Because as far as I'm aware, Mandarin is predominantly the Chinese language that is spoken the most, more over than Cantonese. But then
Cantonese is the language of Hong Kong.
Yeah, and it's spoken more internationally. So you tend to get more Chinese people who are living abroad tend to be Cantonese tend to be their first language.
Okay.
Well, I could be massively wrong there. So.
Yeah, I mean, my understanding is that Cantonese is the language of Hong Kong, and then Mandarin and its dialects of mainland China.
But I don't know, because I'm British, and so the former links to England, so therefore,
Good luck with that, mate. I'm not touching it.
No, I'm confirming nothing. I'm saying I don't know, but I'm saying you tend to get more Chinese people who come to England who their first language of choice and tends to be like Cantonese more than Mandarin.
Well,
but I could be massive. I don't know if that's a Hong Kong connection.
In my experience working in language schools, Chinese people speak Mandarin and people from Hong Kong speak.
Let's say predominantly. I know Mandarin is the predominantly spoken
Yeah.
Chinese language. Like again, like I'm. Have you noticed I've disclaimed the fuck out of most of what I've said because I don't know, so I'm not going to assert that I'm the authority on something.
The warden's son.
What is going on with him? Why?
He does wear a propeller hat later, doesn't he? I just made that up.
Oh, it's something like that. He's like wearing Halloween badges.
He's got pumpkin badges. I never noticed that.
Yeah. No, he's got 2 pumpkin badges.
He's just a short, fat man.
What?
There's all the slapstick in this as well.
And the warden's dressed like a villain from The Shadow for some reason.
Or hair flick from Hello Hello.
Oh, what's the name of the guy from like Praise the Lost Ark? Yeah.
Oh, Dodd.
Yeah.
Dr. Jones.
He's gonna have like a talisman burnt into his palm in a bit.
I like that they just
flick Good moon.
Good moon.
Crossover.
They happen to have the guy who rolled the carpet waiting in case someone tripped.
Gordon Kay plays Rene.
The late Gordon Kay.
Just walk away, Rene.
The late Gordon Kay is Ricky.
The Four Tops doing the soundtrack to the Gritty LOLO reboot.
Oh, fantastic. I can't wait for the Gritty Hello Hello reboot.
Make sure we do it.
It needs to have as much explosive martial arts action as you could possibly fit in.
Oh man, like she goes like Snyder, right? Oops, I didn't say that. Rene, a tough, hard-boiled French resistant bar owner / resistance fighter.
Hello Hello has all the makings of a hard-boiled noir fiction.
You stupid woman! And he goes like Chris Brown. Nope, sorry.
No.
And it's like, it's not the 80s anymore. You can't get away with that sort of stuff, and it's not okay, kids. It's not okay.
Not okay. He's eating a candle. That's great.
Like really, I mean, I'm no glass eye specialist. Believe it or not, people at home, I'm no glass eye specialist.
Yeah,
that wasn't why I was brought on this podcast.
Internet revelation.
But
Frank Allen, not glass eye specialist.
Well, why is it orange? You know, like.
Well, you can just choose whatever colour, can't you?
I know, but
it signifies mints.
I mean, like, you know, he's no Charles Dance unless I should hear a #flashback.
#flashback.
They're exceptionally well trained. He clicks his fingers and Rottweilers to
So for those of you who don't know, the warden has Hulk disease.
Oh yeah.
And that's why
Spoilers!
Spoilers!
For like a 27-year-old
27-year-old film that no one's watched.
I love that. Spoilers! Like, fucking watch it already, you twat.
If you're watching a commentary track, you probably should have seen the film already. Just FYI.
Apparently you can move to some extent.
That looks really satisfying, to be fair.
See, I will say this, like, as much as I fucking despise the Fast and the Furious franchise, which film was it, like 5 or 6, whatever, I stopped watching it.
I haven't watched any of them.
You know, when The Rock flexes out of a cast, he's got a broken arm, but he just flexes out of it.
I've never watched any.
No, there's one bit, and I will say, they're just trash. They are just trash films. And again, my opinions are my own. Come after me, internet. Like, you know, like, but they are trash. They are what they are. The first one was just kind of like dumb fun, but it was okay, and they just got more ridiculous over time.
I respect them for transforming themselves. I haven't watched any, but I respect them.
Where The Rock, for your sake, the internet, The Rock's a fucking cool dude. Like, you know, he flexes out of a cast because he decides that he needs to go and do shit, and he's tired of his arm being broken, so that'll do. You know, like, no, that's fine by me. You know, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
He literally just goes, Daddy's got to go to work or something like that. He's flexing that arm. He flexes, he breaks the cast with a muscle flex.
This scene is splendid and tremendous.
Yes, it is.
Riki versus Tarzan is just the absolute
He's got
best.
like iron bars bent round his arms as if that matters.
And he uppercuts his jaw in such a way.
He uppercuts through his jaw.
It's through the bottom of his jaw, so his jaw explodes.
And doesn't he like shatter? He punches his punch with his arm.
Yeah, he
and just,
explodes his hand.
Yeah, he just shatters his arm down to the elbow, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just explodes his hand.
Well, then this is what gets about Riki, right? He must know what the extent of his strength is. It's almost like he's fucking with him. It's like he's letting him do this.
It's very Ricky's attitude is very inconsistent. Put it that way.
He's going, nah, I'm not having that anymore. Yeah, there you go. Shatters his elbow. Goes a bit Bruce Lee with that, doesn't he? Like, but he's got.
Look at that!
Hey,
Yeah.
Up his jaw. It's like
he punches out of his back because that's a panel from the comic as well. I think. When he
yeah,
punches
no,
out
it
of his
is.
back.
Yeah, this is quite faithful.
Well, that's the thing. It quite slavishly. I love. There's so much like minced beef.
He
In that.
shatters his fist up to like his elbow. Shut up, Chew. Tulip, shut up. Sorry, everyone. And there's a prison with.
Well, of course, there's a hydraulic press.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's also a man-sized hole where they put him through the bars, but he does this instead.
Yeah.
Doesn't he just dive through the bars anyway?
Yeah, he goes, oh, wait a minute. Fuck it, I've got super strength.
Fuck it.
I'll just dive through the bars.
Once he's been crushed to death, he'll talk.
When he's two-dimensional, because he makes a point of going, no, I'm stronger. And apparently you can just go, oh no, fuck it, and it lifts it up for a bit. And he goes, no, that won't work. Riki, some of these people come from Stoke. Shift that ceiling off your head or you'll be fired.
Oh, I forgot he tasered him.
Yeah, no, I forgot that too.
Some actual rotoscope action going on there, to be fair.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, some sweet rotoscope action.
All I'm saying is, if you're aware of your own strength, you got a hydraulic press coming down on you, you must know that just naturally. You go, I will fuck it. Like, if I can keep like a good old Tarzan, bit of honour there. Because I was thinking, those two, him and Oscar / like whatever the fuck his name is in the.
They're shown as being quite sympathetic.
Yeah, they're quite honourable.
Yeah.
And then the other two are just shitbags.
I mean, this is very much a live action anime, isn't it? Like
it really is. Tarzan come out. I can't make it. It's more difficult for me since you shattered my arm and like
punched my jaw off.
Yeah.
It's surprised I'm even talking.
To me, at this point, it looks like Ricky isn't really trying that much. Yeah. Look, there we go. The picture survived, Ricky. No offense, mate. I am rooting for you, but that was kind of conny.
We're all on the same team, but Jesus.
Yeah, come on. Trapdoors. All the convenient fucking.
Don't you open that trapdoor. There's something down there. Where's my dinner? I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. He's in a dirt donut.
I'll tell you what, right? After I seen a guy like literally punch through like steel bars, I reckon I'd wrap him in a few chains. That'll do.
Yeah, surround him in his sand dirt.
Yeah, he's fucked, isn't he?
Sharp motherfucker, the warden, though.
Duck it like a Muhammad Ali.
Durka. Look at this mob of dipshits.
Look at that cummerbund. fucking...
Oh, it's just...
Chinese Rudy Ray Moore from Disco Godfather.
Disco Godfather.
Oh, have you ever seen that?
Nuh-uh.
Mate, right, put your weight on it. Put your weight... Oh, Rudy Ray Moore, what a fucking legend.
He does look like he's about to bust out some tunes. You can definitely tell it's based on fucking... on a manga. Yeah. Just because of the outfits and shit. I do sort of wonder, I kind of feel, I don't know if it's just because nobody got any direction, but apart from your main characters, so the bad guys and the villains, and obviously Ricky, it seems like nobody else is an actor.
Yeah, it just kind of like, you watch the guys with the minor character extras in the background, they just got their eyes are wandering, like, like...
Oh, totally, like scratching their asses.
Yeah.
It just feels like, sometimes it feels like this hyper-violent school play.
To be fair though, fucking hell. If I was at school going, we're going to do Story Ricky this year.
Oh, that'd be so good, yeah. And that's how I got struck off as a teacher.
It's the way you go though, isn't it? Like,
there's another spray-painted white utensil. What's up with that?
yeah, that's really weird, isn't it?
Oh.
There's a spray-painted white-handled knife, now you got a shovel.
That's good going, shoveling with the hook hand. I got to respect him for that. Oh, right in that lovely hair.
I know, I tell you what, they've got some serious like L'Oreal products in that dystopian prison.
Also, their method of burying... they haven't actually dug a hole, it's just a circle of dirt.
Yeah, it's like a slight indentation.
It reminds me, it was my little brother and his friends found a dead hedgehog in our garden. And we were like, oh God, what happened? What have you done with it? And they went, oh, we buried it. And we were like, right. We went out there and they just covered it in dirt and there's this bloated hedgehogs covered in flies. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, totally. It's like, who told you how to bury this? Danny Boyle.
Take it out of the Vegas desert. It's like a hit being performed out by a bunch of like malevolent squirrels.
Battered it with baseball bats. Yeah. Oh yeah, do you know what people get? Despite all the horrific, shit in this, something people really hate in films is animal cruelty, and this is a film where a dog gets kicked in half.
Kicked in half. It's edited, it's quite comedy.
And the thing is as well, surely the bad guys are on the dog's side.
Yeah,
So
what's that about?
Pops out and kicks
It's not Ricky's dog.
Yeah, right. I forgot they gave this is a real kind of it's a kind of Batman Adam West trap they put him in with like a bamboo shoot fucking snorkel.
Right, there's just some dog that appears and it's just hanging out.
He's still flaunting.
Let's say, oh, we're going to punish you, Ricky. We're still going to give you like an air pipe to breathe out of.
In your mound of dirt. He comes out the...
What the fuck? Why?
Oh, the beef. Well, exactly. That was a great shot.
That's a good shot.
It's for the purposes of they're doing a Beverly Hills Cop on his pipe, but with a dog's kidney instead of a potato. He eats like some much needed nutrition. Oh, it's just the most mad film.
It just comes out of nowhere as well, doesn't it? Like,
it's so good. That's the best segue into a flashback ever.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. If you like your Beastie Boys videos, you're gonna like this.
I can't stand it.
I know you planned it. Oh dear. Yes, we're going to see some excellent dummy action in the Nathaniel Hornblower tradition.
There's some real stuff like yellow motif in the flashback as well, isn't there? There's lots of...
I've got to give it that. That is true. There is.
Like, she's wearing yellow there. He was wearing like a nice yellow polo shirt or whatever in the flashback. He had those yellow chairs.
Yeah, I don't know the significance of yellow. I mean, it does make me want a French fancy. It's sort of got that slightly Mr. Kipling colour. Oh no, they're taking Dergs. Taking digs. What? You notice that these guys aren't in prison. Yeah. Just loads of skinny dudes.
So I don't get this, right? It almost implies that they saw her shooting up. Like, we've got to kidnap her now because she saw us taking drugs.
They don't want to go to private jail.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I forgot about this sort of Belushi-esque.
Like everyone's got a proxy in this. Like, it's like someone's actually like, get me the Chinese Jump Belushi.
Get me the Chinese Jump Belushi. Not the Chinese Jim Belushi, you idiot.
We're not making red heat, double communist.
red heat. Red heat squared.
Red heat.
I can't stand it. I know you planned it. I'm a second gate. It's the way she just bounces.
It is, isn't it? It's the way that this is like, that is just a mannequin.
Everybody else in this film is a fucking bag of blood, apart from her. Like, she landed on her face.
I know, yeah, this is no abrasions whatsoever.
Nah. Ricky's in in a mustard vest. a mustard scoop net. The lighting in this scene's mad. This looks like a fucking Nicholas Winding Refn movie.
It does, doesn't it?
But it's really good, and the steam and stuff like this feels like a scene from another movie almost. Well, that doesn't.
And it's combat poncho.
Well, hold on. How can you see him? He's wearing camouflage.
And yeah, this is kind of a bit like, apparently you can shoot him with what looks like at least like a 44 Magnum. So
Right.
like,
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got a big hamburger on his head. See, these are definitely, these feel like one-to-one things from the comics that they've tried to represent. Which I really appreciate.
Which, to be fair, for all the bitching like you get a lot with like, oh, they're not accurate to the source material, this really does its best. Like, this is...
Yeah, I'm going to caveat that again by saying, as far as I can tell from what I've seen on the extras, because I've not read it.
Because I'm not... It's been... I read the manga books a long, long time ago.
Right.
But there's love in this, so that's what I like. You know, there's care.
There really is, and that shot there was really great, because that transitions from him underground to what I guess was a kind of a mat or a model or something.
Yeah.
Diddle-doo-doo. It's the fucking warden's son.
What? Again, but I'm sure that's what it looks like in the manga. I think they've been actually more slavishly accurate to it, to the point where it might not necessarily translate well onto film.
He looks like a manga character.
Yeah.
And when he was Disco Geezer a minute ago. The thing of keeping mints in the eye.
Yeah. Oh mate, I'll have to show you the trailer to Disco Godfather.
Excellent.
Fucking Rudy Ray Moore, what a fucking legend.
I'm all about Truck Turner myself. I do a Truck Turner commentary.
I would ask you what happened here. Tell him you got hit by a truck. Because he wouldn't believe Isaac Hayes, an ex-NFL linebacker or whatever, turned bounty hunter.
Exactly. That also another film with animal cruelty in it. Don't know if it's exploitation films and animal cruelty. If you got teary watching that bit in I Am Legend when the fucking dog dies, you're not going to like the dog getting kicked in half and loads of beef mince falling out.
Psych!
Psych! No, he does not look as cut there, does he?
Yeah.
So I guess it's related. Did you say before we start recording, like, he was getting in, he got in better shape as the shoot wore on?
Yeah, he kept working out apparently. Yeah, because it's in the interview on the extras. He said you can see in certain parts because I constantly kept working out. So I think
because he looks fucking banging. Don't get me wrong, but compared to other parts.
No, he said I'm not sure if he had loads of notice to do the film, so he's already in good shape, sort of thing. But in his head, he wanted to be in super ripped sort of shape.
Mm. This basically keeps happening as well.
Hair abuse. Wait, who built that?
See, again, that is the what? It's a tree made of rebar. Don't you have it in your house? It's a normal prison tree made of rebar.
Trap him in this modern art sculpture.
My Ricky's on a spy. A wolf and a pig can never be friends.
Lynn, some of these people come from Cowland Bay.
Don't smack that spanner in my face, mate. I've lost a pint of blood. Yeah, the strange that feels well. Like, I can imagine that as a panel in a comic, like all the kind of crazy twisted rebar.
Yeah.
It's like the big long punch up, isn't it? Doink, doink, doink.
It is. Oh my god.
I don't think the big long punch up gets referenced enough.
It doesn't. It's amazing.
The big long punch up gladiator.
Oh.
Oh yes,
again,
of course.
For good measure, you know?
And I think this is shove them in his garb and then go back to the spanner, as I remember.
You got bits of razor blades sticking out of it.
Again, it feels like a direct translation from a comic. I mean, and because of that, it often feels like a live action cartoon.
It does,
and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's all part of the charm. So
you got that made now. They're like, I have to tone that down. That'd be unrealistic. That'd be silly. Look at how fucking
He's
say
sticking out his
razor
cheek.
blade stick out.
And again, he just immediately heals as well. Look,
That's
you,
the thing. No one.
you see what they shaved the top of that geezer's head.
Yeah.
It's,
Hey.
that
So metal he is.
is a great. There's a great effect as well.
But again, yeah, he just heals. He's got like Wolverine healing factor, and that never gets addressed.
I like that. So that really felt like he had to pull that razor out.
Yeah. Bring me my pills.
I forgot to mention. I meant to say this at the very beginning, but fuck it, we're over an hour in. Alex Ewing, I give a big shout out because he's repeatedly asked for this.
Oh yeah,
and it was no beef of mine to do this film because it fucking rocks.
Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
I love the plimp cells. They all look like they can practically go do PE.
Yeah.
Do you think if any of the prisoners forget their outfit, they do it in pants and vest?
Go do the rest of your sentence.
The rest of your sentence. Well, it's cold. Will you remember that next time you go to prison?
Look how wonderfully like plastic those chains look as well.
Yeah, I love it. It's like the chains you would get with like a quote unquote rapper costume you'd find in a costume shop.
Smithy's Flavor Flav kind of shit.
Smithy's Flavor Flav. Smithy's Rick Ross.
There you go, Smithy's, you're welcome. Like a whole new line of costumes.
If that turns up, you can put that along with all your other unacceptably racist costumes. I genuinely saw like the Ooga Booga native with the bone through the nose.
Oh, Jesus,
really? In a shop like 2 years ago, I was just like, what the fuck? I posted a pic on Facebook, but it was just like, what? And with a blacked up woman wearing it as well.
Wow. Well, it's like not actually even a black woman.
A blacked up woman with a bone through the nose. Jesus, and like,
that's how extra, as racist as physically possible.
Well, and in a really sort of Victorian way. I mean, that is OG racism.
It's like, if you're going to go racist, go OG.
Go OG, vintage.
Yeah, that's vintage racism.
Uh-oh. I can't stand it. I know you planned it.
This is a drinking game sort of point where it's like, if you see a blatant dummy.
A Beastie Boys dummy. That's dead nasty, the old hook in the goal. Wait, so who is that he's got? Oh, it's the guy who bought him his lunch.
Yeah.
That he left the chains in a heart shape.
Yeah. Again, at some point, it's like, no, yeah, now he's out of his chains. Because he decided he wanted to be.
It's his classic... Oh, look in the cars first. It's his classic kind of super character thing as well. Where, you know, the stuff they could have just...
head off.
Yes! Oh, the brain just slops around like in a bowl.
I think they just put like some pig's brain there. Hey, look, eye out.
Such dummy as well.
Oh man, that's just. But again, he just got out the chains because he decided he was going to at that point.
That's it. Yeah, it just felt like it. And well, the ending of the film, as we're going to encounter, is he just punches the wall down.
Yeah.
But I suppose you could argue that he was exacting justice before he left.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's supposed to be like your poor man's kind of hero, kind of, you know.
Yeah, champion of the oppressed. And all
Yeah.
that. He didn't say damn you. He said Cyclops. He's not Cyclops. You can't call him Cyclops anymore.
How's he running? He punched out his only good eye.
Wait, look. He looked down the stairs as well.
Yeah, he looked down the stairs.
He's looking out the mint eye. It's the future.
Pretty fly from an eye.
So much pointing. So much pointing.
Yeah, and someone goes straight up to shivs him.
Bottle in the neck.
Yeah, where you get a bottle from? Oh yeah, he's straight across his arm.
Safe.
What the fuck?
I love this film so much. See, this would make someone asked them on the Patreon mailbag the other day. What movie could you make into a game well? And I reckon it was Michael Kingston actually. Story of Ricky.
Oh mate, yeah.
Fucking Story of Ricky game. It'd be so good.
I mean, kind of like weird 1950s space looking.
Yeah, they are
They've got spikes on the shoulder pads.
They are so fucking manga because they look well like Fist of North Star guys.
Yeah, they do, don't they? They had no helmets but mohawks.
I can't remember this episode in the first or second season where those guys they get dressed like that in the kind of slightly white SWAT teamish things with spikes that throw shurikens and stuff.
Oh yeah, shit.
Look at his sleeping cap and his onesie. Again, green.
Yeah.
Minty. Oh yeah, he's got the fucking.
He's got like an elephant gun.
He's got an elephant gun.
He's got Lance Henriksen from Hard Target
and
gun,
also Matey from Hard Boiled.
Yeah.
John Woo Heffalump gun.
Yeah. Oh man, I will say, in terms of like Jean-Claude Van Damme films, I think Hard Target like my favourite.
I fucking love Hard Target. I really come around to it. When we did the live show for Fix It in Post is when I really come to appreciate Hard Target.
It's beautiful, and it's like long perma greasy mullet, isn't it?
Yeah,
and it's how it's in New Orleans, but there's no population whatsoever as well. There's loads of bits where there's just no one else there.
You got Wilfred Brimley and his diabetes.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, he minces this lad's hands, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, because you've got an industrial mincing machine.
Chekhov's grinder.
Well, see, there's a bit of attention to that. Look, they've made him look pale, like he's lost a lot of blood. Yeah, that's a bit like
surprising amount of attention to detail there.
Yeah. That's what I like about it. There's bits where you go like, oh, they cared about that.
The water just comes through the wall.
You know what? Ricky wouldn't be so badass if his hair wasn't in such lustrous condition.
Yeah,
the whole
right.
time. Like,
if it wasn't for L'Oreal.
Your eye is drawn to it. You're like, he is ripped, but look at that hair.
Such luster. Such luster.
Oh yeah, because apparently this isn't just like a high caliber weapon. This is like an inflate.
It's an exploding gun because it's like in a doesn't Live and Let Die as well.
Yeah. He had an inflated opinion of himself.
Poor old Yaphet Kotto gets inflated, and obviously also Big Trouble in Little China Man inflates himself.
Oh yeah,
I love what is that all about? Because again, I think it's an attempt at a 1-to-1 version.
Yeah, then he explodes, but like. What is that, like a compressed air bullet or something?
Well, it's like he's made of concrete.
It's like concrete and cake.
Cake! He's a show-stopping bake.
They're making that. I'm making an assistant warden cake for Bake Off.
Like for Mary Berry.
No one would get it, but the small amount of people who would appreciate the fuck out of it.
Tarzan's jaw. Yeah.
Making a demi-dog cake.
This is half a Rottweiler. With the raspberry jam filling.
The least tasteful cake that's made on Bake Off.
So we're going to assume that you've seen this because it's a commentary, but 11th hour twist, the Warden's a Hulk. Yeah. Oh, I mentioned that already earlier. Yeah, Warden's got Hulk disease.
Because he is. Just because he is.
He's got. I love how his Hulk looks as well. It's the maddest thing. I mean,
there's clearly a bit where someone's pushing the fist through the back of a latex mask as well.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's. I would love to see this Hulk team up with Lou Ferrigno. Oh wait, doesn't the Warden blow them up?
Oh yeah.
He shoots one into the dumbwaiter and gets the last guy.
Oh man,
some proper martial arts action going on there.
Yeah. I think Fan Shi Wong is a proper martial artist, but this isn't a criticism. I bloody love this film, but there isn't like that much martial arts.
The focus is way more on the effects.
Yeah, and it's just like punching someone and then knocking the face off, sort of thing. But this is kind of like.
Yeah, because when early on when he's training in the graveyard, he's doing some backflips and stuff. Those big long takes. It's really cool. But yeah, it's mostly focused on the effects work, I think.
Yeah. And then again, it's kind of what it's about.
And these big long choreographed takes here, and she did some nuts kind of kicks and stuff a minute ago. Let off some steam, Ricky. Ow!
And again, but he's just decided to not get burnt anymore.
Yeah. Oh, that really hurts.
Now you'll never be able to kill again. Like. Because again, for good measure, like we'll be able to kill again anyway. They just like charbroiled her ankle, or his ankle in this, isn't it? Because she's playing a guy.
She won't be able to kill with one leg. That's impossible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. This is how Gilbert Gottfried gets it.
Yeah. Clitoris.
It's got a heffalump gun. Even magical explodey ones.
He wants to defy the laws of physics.
They don't kill the kid, do they? Does he just gone now? I can't remember. I think he's just gone from the film.
Yeah, right. See, why they didn't use Fan Shi Wong as Liu Kang? No offense to Rob and Shu.
Yeah, but he would have been fucking cool.
Look, it's basically like a badass Liu Kang.
He's got the haircut from 2 onwards, but the costume from 1. Yeah. So yeah, 11th. This is such a mad
pulling the
thing.
sleeves up some long fake hands. Wait a minute, these are fake hands. Father said.
These are fake hands. This is sort of like the Reed Richard effects in the. There's a boglin. It's a boglin. Roger Corman's Fantastic Four, where there's like a broom with the rubber glove on it. It's the best Fantastic Four film, unironically. Like.
I've genuinely got some love for that, because, like, yeah, is it flawed? Yeah, absolutely. But, like, there's a bit where, he stretches his arm out before, like, Sue falls over.
It's actually really sweet, man.
It is.
Discussion for another time, but I've got loads of time for that.
And it's I tell you what, best looking Doctor Doom as well.
Yeah,
like,
easy.
Proper,
easy.
like, accurate.
Right. Here we go. The Hulk Warden's kind of Klingon-y. He's got like a big...
This is what I love about this, because like, for all that hulking out and stuff, it's... Oh, Jesus, it's bad. It looks like Pigman out of Star Wars.
This is how I see the Predators in Paul Anderson's AVP. Just this weird, stunted limbs and stuff.
Yeah, just a clear sort of, like, foam overcoat.
Look at him. He's got a six-pack on him, but it's so mutant.
You see, again, it's been years and years and years and years and years since I've read the manga. But then in the film, none of this is explained. So I'm sure it's explained why, it isn't explained why Ricky's really got proper super strength. It isn't explained why the Warden's a Hulk. Like, it just is, and you're supposed to go with it, and I'm fine with that, to be honest. Oh.
So,
badass.
See, the music is very, like, brain dead. I mean, this film is... I do put this in a bracket with brain dead as well.
Well, because...
You said Fang Shi-Wan was a bit camp. But he's definitely mincing.
Hey! He wasn't in it. He was like...
Sorry.
Who can we offend now? The closing minutes.
In the closing minutes. He forces his head down and everything.
Oh, it's amazing. Because I remember, like, when I first got this on DVD, Jesus, fucking years ago, when the Hong Kong Legends stuff was coming out.
Yeah, me too.
It was kind of sold more as in, like, an ultra extreme gore film kind of thing.
That's where I got onto it. I think because you created that Bizarre magazine review earlier. I'm pretty sure that's where
it's on the front of the DVD.
That's exactly. But that's where I because I think they had some kind of deal with Hong Kong Legends, so they just wrote a massive puff piece about it.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Fuck, I have to watch this."
I know. I was that. Well, that was like, I remember it's back in the day again, like when I was about 18 or something like that, 17, 18 years and years ago, and it was just like your Hong Kong Legend stuff was always 20 quid on DVD, and the bastards never put it out on sale. And this was like, hey, this is like free Amazon.
Yeah. No, that shit was always really pricey.
Fucked his head off. He needs to get like a big run up. But that's how I discovered a lot of films, because I just bought them because they looked cool.
By getting a big run up. God no, I used to go into town on Saturdays to HMV and just browse through the World Cinema and stuff and just get stuff that looked cool. And shit you'd read about in magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
Because Choices Video, did you have those up here? I'm not sure if that was a regional chain or not.
Yes. Yeah.
Choices used to have a fucking great World Cinema section.
Yeah, they did.
I watched all the Takeshi Kitano back catalogue through.
Oh, mate. I've got Violent Cop somewhere knocking about.
Yeah, I've got Violent Cop. It's a fucking great movie.
I'm missing a fair few of my, like,
but that's a really impressive bit of set work as well, the punch through wall. And the way it collapses and stuff.
Yeah. You got the kind of cool sort of optical chi effect at the end on his...
Yeah.
No, I fucking love this film. And I've seen it described sometimes as like, oh, it's so bad it's good. No, it isn't. It's fucking good.
Yeah, no, it's just entertaining, and it doesn't waste any time. You can't accuse it of being boring at all. You know, question of taste, I suppose. Well, I really, 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 really hope a lot of you own this film and have therefore watched along with us, because I've wanted to talk about this for a really long time, this one. And I finally got to do it with Francis.
Wow.
So it was a lot of fun. Dan Film Effects. These are all the high fives.
And media sound and cine supplies. Generic.
I guess the job titles that don't have direct translation, I suppose.
I guess not.
I guess, but
personal hairstylist for Sam.
Oh my god, can you imagine? That'd be half the budget.
On product.
It was also
Next from Hair.
There you go.
Yes.
Gets the credit. He was absolutely fucking doused in claret a minute ago.
Yeah. Well, he can wash himself as well by sheer force of will.
Oh, that's got a US copyright notice on it. Interesting, even though all the credits were Oh, 1993.
It's not very-
Well, there you go. That was the story of Riki-Oh, or Riki-Oh, or the story of Ricky, depending on. And sometimes in the film they call him Riki-Ho, which is a bit
They
weird.
do.
We'll be back in the future, I guess. Like, commentaries are back. Yeah!
Feel free to say how I'm not as good as Duncan in the comments.
If you just go find Frank's books online and write negative reviews about them,
Yeah,
that'd be really great.
Can't do a decent impression, the prick.
Alright, team. See you on the flip side for some more nonsense next time. Bye!
Bye.